welcome to Stretch and Balance. My name's Christy. We're going to go ahead and get started. This morning, I'd like for us to go ahead and start in a seated position. So in yoga, we call this easy pose. We're just going to cross our legs in front. I'd like you to sit up nice and tall and rock back and forth a little bit, left to right. That's going to ground us a little bit more so we can kind of rise and stretch. Rise and shine. We'll call it rise and shine this morning. What I'd like for us to do is start with a simple forward fold. So, hinging from the hips, we're going to take the arms in front. I want you just to prop your fingers up on the floor like you have spider hands, and we're going to start to crawl those fingertips forward. So go ahead and crawl your fingertips towards me. And as you crawl your fingertips towards me, as your torso folds over your lap, go ahead and let your head just drop in. Go ahead and maybe, if you can, if you're comfortable within your body, go ahead and bring your palms so that they're flat on the floor. And just continue stretching as you reach. Whew. So we're going to be here in this forward fold for a few breaths. I want you to make them strong but also soft. So I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Happy Monday. I'd like you to take one more full round of breath. Nice big inhale in. Nice strong exhale out. And then slowly, gently start to crawl your hands back towards your lap. And as you sit up nice and tall, I want you just to go ahead and take your hands into your lap. Just let your palms rest on your knees. On an inhale, let's shrug our shoulders up towards our ears. So I want you to really shrug, almost as if your neck is disappearing. And then on an exhale, we're going to pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. Really get that stretch along the neck. Nice big inhale, shrug those shoulders up. Exhale, pull the shoulders down. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, back down. Now I'd like you to take a nice big circle, big strong rotation in your shoulders one time in either direction. Then we're simply going to bring one arm across the chest. And as we do, we're going to take the opposite arm and go ahead and just hook at the elbow. It's going to give a little extra stretch to the shoulder. Continue sitting up nice and tall, breathing into the stretch, the opening that you're creating within your shoulder. Make sure that it feels good. Make sure that it's a stretch and not a strain. And as you release this arm, I want you to take that hand, reach it back in between your shoulder blades, and apply just a little bit of pressure at the elbow. Maybe you even rest your head into your forearm if that feels good within your body this morning. And then on an exhale, as we release, we're just going to take the opposite arm across and we'll hook this elbow as well. Continuing to exhale into the opening. Continue to exhale into the release in your shoulder. Then we're going to go ahead and take that hand, reach it back in between the shoulder blades, a little bit of pressure at the elbow joint once again. And then as we release both hands down to the mat, I want you to leave one hand planted. We're going to take a side bend. So I'm going to go ahead and leave one hand planted. I'm going to reach the opposite arm out, and then I want to reach it up, almost as if I'm reaching up like my arm is the big hand and I'm reaching for that 12. So I want to create length and extension. I want to feel that opening through the side of my body before I take the side bend. So as you take the side bend, we want to make sure that we are keeping that opening that we've created alongside that, along that side of the body without collapsing into the opposite side. Just breathe into that opening, that release. And then as we gently and slowly come up, we're going to take that hand to the outside of the opposite knee. Go ahead and roll your shoulders open in that direction, just taking a little bit of rotation. Check in with your spine. Make sure you're continuing to sit up nice and tall. And then as we come through center, let's do all of the same on the other side. So hand down to the mat. Want to create length and extension. Take that arm straight up to 12 o'clock and then go ahead and take the side bend. Nice big inhale. Let's go ahead and come back up through center. Take that hand to the outside of the opposite knee. I'm going to roll my shoulders open in that direction. Now remember, check in with the spine. Make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. Make sure that you're creating that space. And then go ahead and come through center.